Maganda hapon, folks. Good afternoon. I'm still here. It's Tuesday, February the 19th. It's almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm going to do a price of what salaries of what people make here in the Philippines. I'm trying to get out of trying to get a better. All right, maybe that's better. I don't know. But anyways, what are the salaries here of what people make here in the Philippines? I'm going to start with the number one job that they have. It's fast food workers, like KFC, McDonald's, Jollibee. They make 31 pesos an hour, which is $1.65 an hour. On a yearly basis, it's 190,157 pesos a year, which turns out to be $3,457 a year. A month, if you want to look at it a month, it's 15,846 peso, or $288 a month. Week, I average this out at a 40-hour week for all these jobs. 40-hour weeks, Monday through Friday. But bear in mind that some of these jobs are 6-day weeks, but they still make that kind of money. It's not real. They really don't get paid by the hour, but I averaged it out. So fast food on a weekly basis makes 3,961 pesos, which is $72 a week. And if you cut that to a day, they're making 792 pesos a day, which is $14 a day. And that's, at a pretty good rate that I gave it. It's usually lower than that. Now the next lower paying job is teachers. Believe it or not, teachers make 302,784 pesos a year, which in dollars is $5,505 a year. A monthly salary is 25,232 pesos a month, or in dollars is $458.76. That's monthly teachers earning. If you average that weekly, it's 6,308 pesos a week, or $114.70 a week for a teacher's salary. And if you cut that down to daily, it's 1,261 pesos a day, or $22.93 a day for a teacher's salary. That's insane. Now, the next step up is security guards. If you ever been to the Philippines, every store has security. 7-Eleven, restaurants, especially banks, but everywhere you go, I think 95% of all jobs in the Philippines is securities. I seem to run into security everywhere I go. It's like a given here. Like if you have a business, you should have a security guard. But anyways, a security guard makes 130 pesos an hour, which is $2.37 an hour. And if you average that out to an 8-hour day, it's 1,040 pesos a day, or $18.90 a day. Now, on a weekly basis, it's 5,200 pesos a week, or $94.55 a week. And if you multiply that on a monthly basis, they're making $20,800. I'm sorry, 20,800 pesos a month, or $378.18 a month for a security guard that does 40 hours a week. I'm only basing it on 40 hours, and that's 55 pesos to the dollar. Now, the next job that's a little higher up than a security guard is a nurse. Now, a nurse makes 132 pesos an hour, which turns out to be $2.40 an hour. On a daily basis, that's 1,376 pesos, or $25 a day. Again, 40-hour workday. Week is 6,881 pesos a week, or $125.10 a week for a nurse. Now, on a monthly basis, she's making, or he, 27,524 pesos a month, or $574 a month, $500 a month for a nurse. Yearly is 330,292 pesos a year, or $6,005 a year for a nurse. Insane, people, insane. Now, the next one would be a concrete driver mixer, which is what I do in Louisville, Kentucky. They make 186 pesos an hour, which is $3.38 an hour. Or if you do that a day, it's 1,265 pesos a day, or $23 a day, which is an 8-hour day. A week, they make 6,323 pesos a week, or $115 a week. Now, a month, they're making 25,292 pesos a month, or it's $460 a month. And a year, they're making 303,513 pesos a year, or $5,520 a year for a concrete driver mixer for a 40-hour work week. Now, the next job would be a policeman here in the Philippines. They make 257 pesos an hour, or $4.67 an hour for a policeman. For a whole day, 8-hour day, they make 2,230 pesos, or $40.55 for the whole day. On a weekly basis, they make 11,151 pesos a week, or $202.75 for a week. And on a monthly basis, a policeman makes 44,605 pesos a month, or $811 a month. On a year, they're making 535,260 pesos, or $9,772 a year is what a policeman's salary is. The next one would be a lawyer. A lawyer makes 276 pesos an hour, a normal lawyer, which is $5 an hour, or daily he would make 2,875 pesos a day, or $52 a day, American money. On a week, he's making 14,375 pesos a week, or $261 a week. Monthly salary for a lawyer is 57,500 peso, which is $1,045 a month. And the yearly salary for a lawyer is 690,000 pesos, which is $12,545 a year for a lawyer. Now, dentist makes 525 pesos an hour, which is $9.55 an hour. Daily, it would be 4,555 pesos a day, or $82.81 a day. A week would be 22,777 pesos a week, or in dollars, $414 with 12 cents a week. On a monthly, a dentist makes 91,110 pesos a month, or $1,656 a month. On a yearly salary, it would be 1,093,323 pesos a year, or $19,878 a year for a dentist. Now, the next high paying job would be a doctor. A doctor, normal doctor, again, I'm basing this on 40-hour weeks, 55 pesos to the dollar. A doctor makes 648 pesos an hour, which is $11.78 an hour, or a day would be 5,613 pesos a day, or $102 a day. A weekly salary for a doctor is 28,064 pesos, which would be $510.25 a week for a doctor's salary. A month would be 112,257 pesos a month, or $2,041 a month for monthly salary for a doctor. And for a year, it would be 1,347,094 pesos a year, or in dollars, it would be $24,492 a year for a doctor. Now, the next high, I jumped the scale to the highest top paid, which I figured would be the president of the Philippines. Now, the president of the Philippines makes 2,162 pesos an hour, which is $39.31 an hour, or per day, he would be making 13,386 pesos a day, or $243.38 a day. On a weekly basis, the president in the Philippines makes 93,707 pesos a week, or $1,703 a week. On a monthly basis, he's making 374,828 pesos a month. In dollars a month, he would be making $6,815 a month. And the yearly salary for the president of the Philippines is 4,497,936 pesos, which in US dollars would be $81,780 a month. A year for president of the Philippines. And I know the president of the United States makes 400,000 a year, which here would be what, 20 million pesos. 20 million pesos a year, and the president in the Philippines makes 4.5 million pesos a year. Now, those are the salaries of most workers. Now, on the lower end of the workers, most minimum wage type workers, they're only making $6 a day, and that's being a little generous, which turns out to be 330 pesos a day. That's under 10,000 pesos a month, which is $182 a month is what your average wage is here in the Philippines, folks. $182 a month. That's crazy. So yes, it's cheaper to live here in the Philippines, but also the people are making a substantial less money than what we're making in the US or in other countries. So yes, our money is worth more what we make in the US to what we make here, what the people make here in the Philippines. And here also in the Philippines, there is no tipping, even though I still tip and a lot of foreigners do tip. But the tipping here consists of maybe 10%, which you shouldn't even tip in most cases, because if you go to a restaurant, they have a service fee charge, which is usually very minimum. So if I spend a thousand pesos on a restaurant food, I normally give them 100 pesos, which is $2. So that ain't even 10%, but that's more than anybody would give to begin with. But I usually tip between 50 pesos and 100 pesos for my restaurant food, no matter what the amount is what I normally like to pay. Of course, my girlfriend says that I shouldn't tip, that it's not common, but I kind of look at it like, dang, these people are really not making enough money to make ends meet. But it is what it is. It's the way the country is. But again, be lucky with what you have. Be happy with what you have. The grass is not always greener on the other side, although it might look that way. Be happy with what you have, with what you own. Nothing, you can't take nothing with you when you die. So the best thing I can say is be happy with the people you're with, your loved ones. Your material is nothing. It ain't worth nothing when you die. It's crap. You give it to somebody, when you die, they're going to sell it. It ain't going to be worth shit to them, not from what it was worth to you. So be happy with what you have. I'm happy with my job. I work for IMI Material. I love my job. I want to thank them again for letting me work for them. And I can't wait to retire and move to the Philippines, folks. Once again, I want to thank all my subscribers. I'm up to 795 subscribers, woo, which is pretty good. I think when I got here, I was up to 420 subscribers, and I kind of doubled that almost. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers by the time I leave in February 25th. I'm hoping to get to 1,000. Somebody help me there. Please subscribe. And like they say in other channels, don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell. Bing, bing, bing. Thank you, folks. God bless you. Hasta luego. Sayonara. Arrivederci. Etc. Etc. Palam, palam. God bless you all. Take care. And remember, wherever you go, there you are, folks. And if you're going to drink, don't take the car. Take care. Adios.